Hello my friends and welcome back to the rabbit hole. I just did a haul on the Ulta website of some of your requests and we are going to be trying these on today as part of an AM skincare routine while the world falls apart. I just want everyone to know this is a safe space. If you are feeling like me and you would like to scream into the void, same. But we're still gonna take time to take care of our skin on a budget. Everything is affordable today. I did buy everything, but I do want to add in one bit of PR today. Pacifica sent me their facial acne spray clear mist with 2% salicylic acid. Now, I did clear up my skin for the most part over here. I did try this, although I tend to think it's a combination of things that helped me bounce back pretty quickly. Most importantly, ceasing the use of the ingredient I was allergic to. And while this is mostly new skincare, I do want to add in one more kind of shopping tip for any of you that love K-beauty. I recently went into Marshall's. Look at what I found at my Marshall's in the clearance section. Do you see this? $5? I don't think I've seen J-Beauty at Marshall's before. Have any of you? Let me know in the comments. I also wonder how regional it is to find these kind of products. It probably, maybe is. I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of how Marshall's works. Timestamps and links are in the description box below as always. My skin type is dry, acne prone, and a bit sensitive. And we're just gonna go ahead and start with this Pacifica Acne Spray Clear Mist. They say this is $14, but I did notice this is currently 50% off on the Ulta website, $7. I feel like I did agree with one of the reviews I saw there. Someone said that they felt most comfortable using it for acne. It has such a strong alcohol scent. It really does, probably because it's got a lot of alcohol in it. But they are saying, spritz directly onto clean, dry facial skin whenever breakouts appear. Let it absorb, no rubbing in needed. Use daily or whenever you need backup. I've sprayed this on my face before, but I'm still nervous about getting it into my eyes, so I'm just gonna get really close. Okay. Ooh, it does smell like cucumber once that alcohol scent kind of dissipates. I don't know. What do you all think? I know that in our circle here, you're probably more likely to not love those essential oil ingredients than in some other circles. As someone with sensitive skin, I am really glad that I now know to be cautious about natural fragrance. There's a lot of natural things to be cautious of, you know. Poison ivy, all kinds of plants are very dangerous. Mushrooms, raw cashews. I love cashews, but don't eat them raw. It's a dangerous world, you know what I mean? It's a surprisingly dangerous world, and I just struggle so much with the people that think that everything natural is good. Preaching to the choir on that. Okay, so I want to try the Bubble Cosmic Silk Hydrating Milky Toner. This will be my first time opening this. I have a feeling this is gonna be a little more like the Haru Haru Wonder or Ilia Milky Toners. Oh, yes. It is thick, and if we're going by thinnest to thickest, I think I do want to start by trying the Naturie. Talk about requests. I've had so many people ask me to try this. Wait, I want to smell it. I can smell something in it. I'm guessing it's just the extracts. Kind of an interesting smell, actually. Okay, see how watery this is? This will be a little harder for me to apply. Well, not impossible. Not impossible for me to apply. Oh no, on very first use I like it. What? Oh, I see why you all have told me to buy this over the years. What if I can make my DIY sheet masks from this? It looks like it might be watery enough. I've got to try it. Do you think it'll work? I really have no idea. Okay. Worked like a charm. And I'm so glad because I've been using the I'm From Black Rice Toner, but I'm almost out of it. I've really liked getting those hydrating and moisturizing properties all in one place. Immediately in my routine, it has been so nice. It seems I actually used just a little bit too much of that product. I'll do better next time. Thankfully, it's a 500 milliliter bottle, so there will be many next times. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I grabbed this. You would have too, though. If you were in Marshall's and you saw this for $5, I know you would have grabbed it. All right, I'm gonna let this sit. I will return shortly. That was 15 to 30 minutes, and look at that. This is actually staying pretty moist. Get ready to hear a ton of me talking about J-Beauty and this product specifically. I did look up where to get this, and Target carries it, although I personally don't shop there anymore. Yesstyle also has it for about $25, and Yesstyle has been doing more of those 15% extra, 15% off, which always stacks with my rewards code. I haven't looked at Stylovana in a while. Have any of you done Stylovana orders more recently? With everything going on, I just did not want to go with the unpredictable aspects of Stylovana on top of the unpredictable administration. Would love to hear from you. Please feel free to leave a comment. I will give you an update on how Yesstyle standard shipping goes, because my most recent order is shipping by USPS instead of Express. But let's move on in today's routine. We've got The Ordinary's Multi-Antioxidant Radiance Serum. A lot of you have asked me about this product, probably because one of the 8 technologies they are advertising in here is ginseng, and I'm a huge ginseng fan, so I'm really curious to see how this will go. You know, I was thinking about this different direction from The Ordinary. It's so different from the original Ordinary. The original Ordinary was all this one ingredient focus, and I have to say, I know some people don't like the changes, but I do. No smell. That's really good for those of you that don't like the hanbang scent in a lot of the ginseng products out of Korea. It's got a bit of a yellow color to it. Okay. Can you, whoa! Oh, it's more watery than I thought it would be. That's surprising because it does feel very viscous going on your skin. This is not the sensation that I expect from the feel of this in my hand. Have you encountered that? That's always so odd when that happens. Yeah, so it does kind of feel like it's sitting a bit on the surface of my skin, one of those slower absorbing type of serums, which that's okay to me. I can wait a little longer between steps for my products to absorb, you know? But that is the kind of thing where if it is a deal breaker, that's where you might want to look into the next price range. Hey, sit correctly. Thank you. No. Speaking of arguments, I want to talk to you all about, briefly, about some political thoughts that I've been having. I feel like I've had this conversation several times with people in my life where, you know, it's hard to figure out the division between the United States left and right parties. What does the right want? What does the left want? What is causing this intense fighting between the two? And I really think, in Alice's theory over here, I think one of the best ways to look at this is that, you know, we really hate hypocrisy on the left, and I think that's why sometimes when you see somebody advocating for something, be it, you know, resolving poverty, LGBT rights, fighting sexism, racism, etc., you might notice that while people say that, you might see somebody in the comments saying, what about Palestine, right? What about Sudan, right? It is horrifying what's going on for those people, but bringing up one issue, especially one that you personally might be more skilled at talking about or just more knowledgeable about, doesn't negate others. But because we care so much about fighting hypocrisy, I am not at all surprised to see those kind of comments. If we want to live in a world of true rights, then we have to fight for absolutely everybody and everything. And because we kind of live in this time of culture wars, I've really been thinking about how the most bizarre thing is that the right wants to do the exact opposite of the left, which means the more hypocrisy, the better. It is mind-blowing. Did you all miss what Elon Musk said about Trump? But you see, on the left, we are very anti-hypocrisy. So, it's fine. Oh yeah, the Epstein and Trump, yeah, that's fine. Because it is hypocritical, which makes us not like the left. Sorry, I just wanted to get that off my chest. I actually think it's a really important conversation. Because, you know, as somebody who creates content, I am used to having those somewhat critical comments in my comment section. I just want to say that it's fine to have that. I don't take those personally. I get what you're getting at. And yes, I do actually need to learn a lot more about Sudan. I love that I brought that up, and I don't know. I just know that I'm opposed to innocent people dying, you know? There's just no excuses for that, right? If somebody is completely innocent, how can you possibly argue, well, too bad? Yes, The Ordinary. Got myself a little sidetracked there. Yes, 8 different technologies all in one place for $14. I love this new direction of The Ordinary. And that means we're gonna come back around to the Bubble Cosmic Silk Hydrating Milk Toner. I don't really think it's gonna make that big of a difference if you do this before your serum. Just to be clear, I'm trying to help people out with layering a little more. I guess it's a huge debate topic. Oh, this is how much was this? I just bought this and I forget, but oh my goodness. That is absolutely coming for the Ilia toner for a fraction of the price. Really nice ingredients too, of course, because this has a little bit more of your moisturizing versus hydrating properties. Not necessarily more balanced. You do see those fatty acid ingredients in here. You do see those ceramide ingredients, but you also have your hydrating ingredients. Hyaluronic acid, and I think they said 4 forms, correct? Oh, and that actually sinks in nicely. Okay. The only thing that's funny to me is they're saying, for best experience, wait 15 seconds after dispensing before closing. Okay, not a big deal, we can do that. We are about to finish the skincare routine with some sunscreen, the e.l.f. Halo Glow Skin Tint. Ah, a lot of requests for that one. Real quickly, just so you know, I did my side by side over here of our moisturizing products, and I did take a side-by-side. So far, 1 month in, this side is more sensitive, according to the Mullimeter, but this side is more dry. I did not expect that. This is such a beloved product by dry skin types, but I threw this one in from Dermalogica because as a dry skin type myself, my goodness, is it ever moisturizing. But we are gonna have to get to the bottom of this. It's very fascinating. We've got another month to go. Okay, let's get into this sunscreen. Now, I did notice some boosters in here, so I certainly hope e.l.f. isn't doing any of the anti-chemical filter marketing. I don't think they are, actually. They have chemical sunscreens, so it would be quite wild if they did. I'm gonna do 2 fingers, 2 thick fingers. It does seem a little runny, although not too runny. Oh my, oh, wait a minute. Is this gonna work, or is this gonna be more of a foundation? Oh no. Oh, I'm so scared. Am I gonna have to start all over again with my skincare routine today? Oh, I picked Fair Warm. I almost didn't because I have noticed that e.l.f. can be a little orange, but I saw somebody with a cool undertone apply this exact shade, and it didn't look too orange on them. So here's hoping. It doesn't look too orange. No, okay. It is difficult having a slight bit of green to your skin. If anything, I'm more of a yellow-green skin tone. Spring green. I think this is a foundation, y'all. Nothing wrong with it being a foundation, but you are not going to get SPF 50 until you apply double of what I just applied. Look at this. No. No. For those of you who were asking if this is like the Merit, no. That did not work. I had, for a moment there, maybe an SPF of 25, but I'm not going out like that. And now that I'm bringing a sponge into the equation, some of the product is getting sucked into my sponge, so we're actually lowering the SPF right now. Please do not think that when you take one of these skin tints and you put a little tiny bit on your hand and then you buff it into your skin, please do not think you are getting an SPF of 50. I will have to try this again sometime like a makeup product, a tiny amount on top of my K-Beauty sunscreen. I've got pilling and everything. Okay, I'm gonna end the video, do my skincare routine twice in a row. But thank you all so much for watching. As always, let me know your thoughts on any of these products, on anything we talked about today. I hope you all stay well. Again, do something, do what we can to fight back. And don't neglect your skin, and don't forget to wear your sunscreen. All products are linked below in the description box if you would like to shop any of these while helping out the channel. And that's it, my friends. I hope you all have a wonderful upcoming week. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did enjoy today's video, and I will see you all next time.